Hello, hello, welcome. Today we're gonna go through the new update and I'll show you what the do's and don'ts and what you should be and shouldn't be doing and what we got basically. So we're gonna start with the PvP tournament if you want to really secure your place in the next bracket. If it's already late for you on the first day, it's not too bad, don't worry about it, but when you go in, you need to not attack first. Just wait. If you can do your attacks here on the last hour of the day, before the daily reset, or the last 2 hours, that will be perfect. Because when it starts, you see everyone are gonna have like 1,000 points or not too much. But if you attack late, you can also afford I refreshed once, you see? It's only 10 moon tiers. If you can afford it, do it, and you'll get people with more points. So you will get more points for attacking. If I want to attack someone with 1k points, I'm only gonna get 27 points, best case. But if I attack this guy, it's 45 points. So keep that in mind and attack the ones with the highest points that you can actually win against, obviously. Next thing here, important, you should, this takes your formation and rotation and everything from the normal PvP gauntlet, but you still need to go here, and even if you don't change anything, like this is mine for example, once you set the ult order and everything, you press complete, then you'll see this. You can hide 3 vessels. Not everyone does that, and it will give you an edge. Because, you know, it can throw people off. So, for example, it's not hard to figure out, you know, but I'll hide my wind synergy. I can hide 3. So they'll know I have Queen and TA and Time Sayona, but they won't know where. So they will see my formation, but the ones I chose to hide, they will not see them, how they look. Yeah, this guy also didn't hide. But yeah, this is a good example. So I'll do my last attack now. You can do auto battle. You should be doing auto battle because that's just how it is in PvP Gauntlet normally and Crucible. It's auto. You can't, outside of the formation and the ult order, you can't change anything. But if you do manual battle, you can actually trigger ults yourself and manually control the battle. It's not like this is a normal one and this is quick clear. Some people think it's like that, but it's not the case. So you should always do auto battle if you want to get the most points. So it's more even feel, like you don't have too much of advantage on the guy defending because he can only do auto and he can't change his formation compared to you. But you still have the advantage even with auto battle. You can change, you can attack with different teams and all that. So let's do this. I'll make his Stella go on my set. And yeah, something like that should be fine. TA, Queen, and Letty. And then we can't control because it's auto. But this should be pretty easy. And yeah, in case you don't know, Wind Synergy is one of the best teams for PvP. Either that or Dusk team, if your Dusk is good, I mean. If you run Eileen, Alexi Livian, and Queen, and either TA, Sayona, or just full Dusk. But Queen with Dusk team is a must, keep that in mind. So now we got 1,148 points, rank 2. Let's see. Yeah, we're only 4 points under this guy. But remember, daily rank doesn't really matter. It's just in a week when the season ends. So every day, just do your attacks last. Don't do them early. And next up is right here. We got the shop. we get a faction gear selector. We thought we're getting only one, but we're actually getting two. So here, if you go to this screen, Eclipse Market, we can eventually buy one from here. You can select the faction, its kingdom, and then you can select if you want it to be heavy or medium or light. You can select any piece of gear you want. 4 hammers, 2 of these each, but it has like a stock, so it's 4 hammers, 6 of these each, 50 shards, pretty damn good. This thing is a background to your profile and other good stuff. Obviously, take this first. Just save until you get this first, get this out of the way, and then see what you got left for the rest. But I'm assuming we can buy out this shop like every event shop or any shop usually. And so this is one of the chests that we can get. And the second one is in the event, in the redeem section. In this, we also got a chest here. Same exact chest. And we got 10 pulls. See, we can buy this twice. You get 10 pulls. 10 pulls of this. 6 more hammers. 6 more of each bellow. Like, this is crazy. This is just so much stuff. So, good thing for us. But again, like I mentioned before, with the chests, if you get them, don't use them until this event is over. The double event is over. Don't use them until this is over, so you might get the one you want, and you can choose something that you actually miss. You don't want to choose something and then randomly get it again after you've been waiting and trying for so long. Next up is a new code we got. I'll put it on the screen right now. 300 moon tiers, new code, just dropped today, so make sure to claim it. And you know, I'll put all the other current working codes. There's like 3 or 4 total working codes. And next up, we got the banner. Don't forget to do this daily. Daily 10. If you miss a day, you're just missing 10 free pulls. And like I mentioned in my last video, I choose Transcendent Hati because I have like 6 dupes on Timeless Iona. But if you have Timeless Iona with 2 or less dupes, pick Timeless Iona. Timeless Iona minimum should be 3 dupes. You can go for more if you want, but my recommendation is minimum 3 dupes. If you have 3 dupes or more, and you feel like Timeless Iona is fine, then go for Hati. She's the next best choice. And you can never get enough dupes. I mean, you probably don't have her on 3 or more dupes. So first choice is Timeless Iona, then Hati. And after that, if you have both maxed, for example, I would say probably Set is the next most useful one for wind synergy, and she's good for PvP, but not a must. I would still go for an extra dupe on Timeless Iona or Transcendent Hati. And about banners, this one you should pull on it if you don't have Alb or Aka with a lot of dupes. Let's say my Aka is maxed, but my Alb is like 4 dupes, so I need Alb, so I'm gonna pull for it. If you don't have enough Aka and Alb, pull on this banner and not the standard one. If you have enough Aka and Alb, and you don't need any of these 3 in particular, because even outside the synergy, these 2 are really, really good. It's irrelevant to the synergy, to the new E.Joan synergy. If you don't have enough of them, pull for them. If you do have enough of them, and you need Seraphina or Letty, make sure you put Seraph in your altar, and Letitia in your altar, and pull for the standard banner if you need Seraphina and Letty. If you don't need Seraphina and Letty, then just save. You can save until Alexian Livian is in the standard pool, and then pull. And yeah, basically, if you need Seraphina and Letty, which are important for Little Bella boss, the floors, pull for this banner. And if you don't need anything, just save. Next up, we're gonna go through the some event tips. So first of all, the stages, you get 5 free, like you know, and 1 free in the beginning. On the first day, don't do more than 5. You can save this one. You don't really need to do this one. If you want to really min-max and be super efficient, right? I'm like that, so I don't use an extra attempt, because this one also only gives 2 of these. And if I save every extra attempt, I can later do the final stage on Nightmare and get 4 of these instead of 2. So do 5 daily, and now on the next reset, I'm gonna do this once and then quick clear it 4 times and still keep this extra one. Only do 5. Only do Nightmare, the last Nightmare stage, when you naturally reach it, which is not the 1st of January, it will be the 2nd of January. On the 1st of January, you will do Nightmare 1 to 5, and then 2nd of January, you will do this one, the last one, and use all your extra attempts. You can use everything then. And about the shop, these extra attempts, you should be buying them, all of them. I think usually it's like a total of 1500 moon tiers to buy all the extra attempts, and believe me, it's worth it. Okay, buy out everything, and you will eventually buy out the shop if you want. It's very, very possible. And about priority here, what to buy and what not to buy. It's a bit different for early game players. Early game and mid game kind of, you would need these, but in the end you won't. So keep that in mind. I have way too much, way too much. I have like a billion, like I'm not even joking, I'll show you later. I have literally a billion overflow of these, so I don't buy these. If you're early game, you can buy them if they help you, that's fine. So first priority would be, at least for me, I bought the light fragments, and usually I buy the ancestral fragments to give Timeless Iona the earliest boost in power a little bit. This time I bought the church one first because I'm trying to do Little Bella floor 7. So first of all, buy the light fragment, ancestral, and the faction fragments that you need more if you feel like you need. Then you can buy the skill materials that you're missing specifically. And then if you want to pull, like right now, you can also buy these, but this is like 4,000 just to buy 10, so usually I buy these last. And the blood chalice, the divine drops, are also really important to buy, so you don't get level capped. And these are new, these are just for the redeem exchange. You can buy these last. I don't see a reason to buy them to like not to rush them, but in the end you should buy out everything except this. Don't buy this. You see, I have over 5k and I can't use them because it's capped. So you don't need these. And I won't be buying these. I will be buying all the other stuff. And when I buy everything and I will still have currency, I will buy more divine drops. And sometimes in some events you can actually buy out the divine drops as well, like last event, because it was longer. And then I buy some soli. But priority is everything except pure blood and awakening fragments. And then you buy divine drops after you buy everything. So that's basically it. But yeah, don't forget to buy all these extra attempts that they come up every day. You buy more and more. And yeah, let me just show you how much divine drops I got. It's actually ridiculous. 2,874 of the 1 hour ones. Bunch of these. I can get 125 mil here, 370 million here, and I got like 3 stacks of those. So yeah, these you're gonna have too many of these, so I don't recommend buying them. And yeah, all of this we will use in the pulling session, which will be uploaded very soon. I'm waiting for next reset, and then I'll be pulling. I haven't pulled yet on E.Joan. I'm kind of ready. I have 80k and 130. I'm probably going for 3 dupes if I'm lucky, because she's a bit on the fence right now. Like, she's obviously good, but there is no specific content for her, like a gear boss. So we can't really see the immediate need for her specifically, but I'm sure she will be needed at some point. And just so you know, the best artifact for her is Peacemaker, and I write it on the screen. Peacemaker artifact. And for echo stats, it's attack speed and all damage bonus. These are the most important 2 for every piece on echoes. And the last line should be crit rate, because she has like built-in crit damage, but you don't need 4 lines, like 1 line of crit rate on each piece of gear. You can do a mix with crit damage, that's also fine. Like 3 crit rate, 1 crit damage would be perfect in my opinion. But you can also go full crit or do 2 crit rate and 2 crit damage, whatever you feel like. But most important ones are all damage bonus, because she's pierce damage. If you give her a physical damage or a magical damage bonus, it won't affect her at all. Sorry. So all damage bonus and attack speed. That's her most important echo stats. And yeah, hope you guys been enjoying the event so far. We still got a lot coming with Fleeting Bella banner, and another daily tasks event that will come soon. Wait, that's the Advent's Dawn Ritual Hymn. That's the daily tasks one. And Promise in the Wind is Fleeting Bella. And Clan Hunt on the 9th. But yeah, that's something else. Anyways, have a good one, guys. Bye bye.